It's an urban nightmare for the millions of people who live or work in high-rise buildings. An elevator suddenly out of control.
This is so frightening. The nightmare was all too real right here in New York yesterday when an elevator in an office tower malfunctioned with some deadly results. WABC's Jim Dolan has the story.
Suzanne Hart's father arrived at the apartment where she lived with her boyfriend in Brooklyn Heights. The two men share now the sudden grief of a heart-wrenching and unexplainable loss. When they carried the body of 41-year-old Suzanne Hart out of the building where she died, they knew what happened but were no closer to understanding why. Hart stepped into an elevator in the building. She worked at Y&R Advertising, and her foot got stuck between the car and the floor. Witnesses say the elevator suddenly lurched up, shot up, and crushed Hart as it rose, as two other women already in the elevator looked on in horror.
The front desk, they were just shocked and just telling people to get in a line and telling us not to use the elevator. So I guess they were calling the emergency services. I'm not sure if they knew what was happening. Everybody just had like shocked looks in their faces.
It's just like a loud, like really loud explosion or crash or something.
Did people panic? Did they scream?
Yeah, people were kind of panicked.
The two other passengers in the car who saw it all had to be rescued from the elevator, which was by then stuck between floors. Others in the building could see some of the damage.
It just looked like pieces of the wall fell down, and like it did look like one of the elevators was like sticking out a little bit.
The elevator system in the building has received 4 unsatisfactory ratings from inspectors over the last several years, but this particular elevator was inspected in June, and they found no significant safety errors. That, of course, is little consolation to a family now suddenly grieving. In Midtown Manhattan for ABC News, I'm Jim Dolan.
What an awful story here. And this is not just something in New York. In California, a 48-year-old woman in Long Beach died. Her elevator got stuck in between floors. She tried to get out and ended up getting crushed and killed. So this can happen anywhere.
It's terrifying. I mean, we take elevators every day.
Every day. And
just come into the building.
Is the moral of the story, though, if you get stuck, you shouldn't try to get out. You just wait for safety. I mean, that's what I get from it.
Yeah,
Just wait for the officials to get the fire department to get there.